Exclusive. Isa sa pinakamakapangyarihang opisyal ng gobyerno si DILG Secretary Benher Abalos. Pero kahit anong lakas at tikas, dumadaan din sa matinding pagsubok.
All the time nung namatay anak ko, there is this doubt sa sarili ko. Makikita ko pa ba ang anak ko? Is there really heaven? Meron ba talagang Diyos?
Ang kwento ng isang ama na nawala ng anak at ang pagkapit niya sa Panginoon para magkaroon ng saysay ang lahat. Tara, get to know the side B of DILG Secretary Benher Abalos as the family man.
Pilipino tayo, kaya lumalaban tayong nakangiti.
With me, put your hands together, tara, let's be happy. You will see tomorrow's brighter, tara, let's be happy.
Nandito tayo ngayon sa tahanan ni Secretary Benher Abalos. Ganda yung... Hindi masyado na pag-uusapan tungkol sa kanya, yung kanyang buhay pamilya, no? At yan, ang ating aalamin today. Sir, good morning.
How are you?
Good to see you fresh and fit. Buti may oras ka,
No, it's an unwritten rule in the family. If it's Sunday as much as possible, no appointment. Ever since bata pa po ako, we go to mass and then lunch lahat. Walang excuses. Pero lang, Celine, kasi I've got my youngest, she's with the Philippine national team. So every time umaalis parati siya, she's minsan nasa ibang probinsya, gano'n. Yun lang.
National team ng ano po?
Ng golf. She won the Australian Masters, and she's comes Celine, and she's I think it was 2 years ago ba anak sa Scotland? You were the first runner up.
2019.
Yeah, she was the first runner up. We just lost by 1 point sa USA.
Wow!
Ito yung bunso ko.
Pero talagang into sports talaga yung family.
Into sports, Charlene Corinne, ali kayo. Ito naman, she's also before June Golf, no? Magaling ito. And
I also play golf.
And Corinne, ito golfer din, and siya yung umalis sa Miss Universe before.
Yeah, she joined.
She's one of
2021 pa.
Yes. And of course, yung kakambala ni ka, Cherry, yung kakambali siya ka. She was born 1985.
Kailan puro babae, hindi ba kayo stricto?
Medyo, kasi eto, nag-i-stricto talaga ako rito, no? So, basta ako open, kung may maliligaw, pumunta sa bahay. And you see, ito may problema. Nag-iisang apong babae. Di ba, babies? Ito, nag-iisa naman. Ito naman ang, ito anak ni Charis. Ito makulit na ito, si Cinco. Kaya siya Cinco, the fifth. Si McCoy is Marcus, Benjamin Marcus. Ito si Benjamin the fifth. Si Max, anak ni Charis. Ito maliit na itong bulilit na to. Si Atlas, si super kulit. Kasing haba ng buhok ko. Okay? So, ito yan, isa pa, si Gab na doon sa kabila. So, isa pa. So, tignan mo, lalaki, iisang apong babae. And I only have one son, ha? Alika, Benji. Here is my son. His name is Benji. And my wife, si Benji, siya naman ang...
Hello. Yeah.
You were saying, kahit maikli lang ang buhay, you're already 62, you said. So, importante, kompleto.
Importante ang kompleto. At yan naman ang masishare ko sa ating mga nanonood ngayon. No? Alam kong lahat tayo busy sa trabaho, may kanya-kanyang career. But if there's one thing we should never forget, it should be, of course, worshiping our Lord and our family. Ito yung importante. At least para sa amin, once a week, no, dapat ginagawa po namin yan.
Paano po yung balanse doon, Sek? Bago ko kayo i-corner.
Okay. Mamaya, kakain kami, mag-ano kami, banding kami. But after 3 hours, I have to go. I'm going to Baguio. I'm going to work again. Even that one small space, ibibigay ko po yan. I-open ko, ha? Ito yung aming bahay. Kung titignan nyo, puro kabayo. No? Kasi swerte sa akin ng kabayo.
Oh.
Ayun, puro kabayo rin yun. No? Puro kabayo. Ito mga koy. Itong aking apo, alika, Gaboy. Itong aking panganay na apo, si Gabi, Benjamin Gab. Ito, kabayo na naman. Kasi I really love horses, no? Tapos, ayan po, may piano, lahat, no?
Who plays the piano?
Ako, konting piano, pati mga anak ko. Yeah. And of course, ito kami kumakain, mahaba. Oh, you say hi! You say hi! You see, malaking pamilya. Napakalaki. Always, where's your mommy? Where's your mommy? Call your mommy. So, eto po. Oh, ang mami nasa kusina. So, simple lang ang aming pagkain. Kung titignan nyo, meron ka, ito kasi, mga kumakain ng gulay lang ito, tsaka mga vegan, no? So, puro gulay lang po ito, tokwa, yan ang protina nila. Tapos, meron na kaming bangus, mga manok, meron na kaming nilaga, no? Pero ang paborito ko talaga ay itong pampano.
I'll be very frank with you. Akala ko po, nasa mas gated subdivision kayo kasi very exposed kayo dito is. So I kind of expected na you'd be in a gated. Kasi
Well, siguro ngayon meron kami hinuhulugan na lupa for gated because you very well know na yung trabaho ko po ngayon medyo mahirap. I'm dealing with criminalities and drugs, so yung I must protect the family is first and foremost. So may hinuhulugan kami ngayon and hopefully after 2 years makalipat kami. Yes.
Pero for us to stay here, maybe because at home kami, kahit na alam namin na daanan to ng jeep, tricycle, parang we feel safe naman kasi nasa loob ng Mandaluyong naman.
College pa lang? Nasa public service na kayo? Active na kayo?
No, it's more of class president ka muna, no, elementary, di ba? Tapos nung law school, I was already a second year representative, no, first year representative, and fourth year representative ng Student Council of the Ateneo School of Law. So, yun, kasi mahirap din dahil law yan eh, dapat nag-aaral ka, and yet you must give also time for this extracurricular activities. Ito, may tahi ako rito.
Ano nangyari dyan?
Bumaksak ako yan, may tahi ako rito. Kaya kung minsan kung makikita nyo dati, gumagano'n-ganon yung mga nagtitwitch ito or ano. So hindi nahalata. Kasi we were studying, may group study kami, uminom ako ng gamot, and then when I was saying goodbye to my classmates, bilang, I dropped like a lag. Buti dito.
Why?
So I was
You just fell from whatever?
Kasi may lagnat ako noon eh. And then puro aral pa, puro ganito. And then my father thought he lost me.
Ilan taong kayo nun?
23 years old, 22.
Tapos kinasal kayo kailan po?
Kinasal ako 22.
So, nung may asawa na kayo, no?
May asawa na ako, yeah. I married young kasi nga nabuntis ang girlfriend ko noon, na naging wife ko. So, hindi, bago pala ako dahil naalala ko noon, nakaganto yun. Sinusubuan ako ng nanay kong ganyan. Sabi ko, mami ko stricto yun eh. Sabi ko, mami, sabi niya, maski anong gusto mo, sige, anong gusto mo. Sabi ko, mami, nabuntis ko yung girlfriend ko. Hindi, nasyak mami ko. Sabi ko, mami, papakasal na ako. Hindi makakibo. Pero, siyempre, wala siya magagawa. Naawa siya sa akin. Kaya, ayun, we got married at the age of 22 ng wife ko. And, ayun, pinanganak agad si Kambal after several months. But I talked to my father. Sabi ko, Dad, pag-arali mo ako. Lahat for 1 year, yung gatas, please. But after that, wala na akong hingin sa'yo ni Cinco. I'll be on my own. By that time, stable na ako. All that I've asked is 3 years. Nagawa ko naman, Bernadette. Kaya nga, it changed my character from that very young age, parating trabaho. Always thinking I was then a young father, di ba? Kasi nakakahiya, puro hingi ka sa magulang ko. Pero at least may goal ako at nagawa ko na.
Si Bena, siguro for all those hindi nakakalam, number 1, marunong magluto yan. Yes. Mas daig niya ako kesa sa... Ako hindi marunong magluto, pero siya, he knows lalo yung mechado niya, yung paella niya, and yung puchero niya. Yes, yan yung mga, niya, nagluluto yan. And masyado siyang hands-on, maski sa mga bata. Yes. I-make sure na kausapin niya pagka merong hindi, kakausapin niya yung mga bata. Bait naman. May naman, bait. He's loving, he's thoughtful, and he makes sure na protected ako. And kasi ng mga bata.
Buti tinuloy niyo pa rin yung pag-aaral, no? Kasi marami hindi natutuloy yung pag-aaral.
Yan ang aking leksyon sa mga bata. You must have a goal at mas kano kahirap kailangan gawin yun because that will spell your future.
Kahit na-discarril kayo. Na-discarril kayo technically kasi dapat school lang.
Yes,
pinasukan
yes.
nyo.
Oh, naunay na-inlove ka eh. Kaya gano'n.
Buti na lang, supportive ang family.
Supportive ang father ko, ang mother ko.
Buti hindi kayo sinabing, hindi ka abalos, lumayas ka ng bahay.
No, ang mami ko, when 1 year, I think 6 months before she died, tinanong ko siya, ma, yung opisina ko sa facilities, kasi binili niya ako ng law firm eh. Sabi ko, kailan mo hinulugan yun? Kasi napacheck ko. Ang tagal ko na ron ha, mga 30 years na ako, 20 years. Bernardo, estudyante ka pala. Ha? Oo, sinaga ako, hinulug-hulugan ko. Bakit mo ginawa yun kung hindi ako nakatapos o lumakpak ako sa bar? Ba't mo ginawa yun? Isa lang sagot niya, naniniwala ako sa iyo. Di ba? And then after that, your mom will die. Imagine.
Man, sakit nun.
Sakit yun. And for me, it's, it's something na yung mother's love, mararamdaman natin yan at a time, di ba? Okay. That's my mom.
I didn't know you were that close to your mom.
I'm a mama's boy. I'm a mama's boy.
And you lost your mama during COVID.
Wala pang bakuna nun eh. All of my siblings have conditions, yung isa may ano sa puso, so I volunteered to be with my mom. Ayaw nila akong papasukin, sabi nila bawal daw, so I have to sign at sabi ko birthday ko. Sabi ko sana wag na lang ako magkasakit dahil I have to take care of my mom who has Alzheimer's, developing Alzheimer's. And at that point, you just have your faith with the Lord. That's it. That's what will keep you going. Sana wag maging masama. But if there's one thing na medyo tinamaan ako nun, birthday ko, Bernadette, I told my mom, Mom, it's my birthday. How are you? Birthday mo. Kasi I was teaching her how to breathe. High, low, high, low. Mami ha, practice tayo ulit. Gano'n siya. It's all about breathing. And then sabi ko, Mami, birthday ko, picture tayo. Itong day na to, tayong dalawa lang, no? Saya. Yes, Bernard. And then biglang, gano'n siya. So I saw yung oxygen level kasi it should be at least 98. And it dropped to 97, 96, like 89, like 88. So I pushed I pushed the button of the nurse. Sabi ko, Ma, umiiyak na ako noon. Sabi ko, do not do this to me, Ma, please. Pero you could see her face, she was really struggling and sabi sa akin, we have to intubate her. So I went to the other side. I was just crying there. And they intubated my mom. And I went to, after that when they were doing it, I just went to a toilet and I was praying. Sabi ko, give this to me as a gift, the gift of life. Na-intubate ang mom ko and there's a time when everyone will feel helpless. Kung ano sabi sa taas, that's it. It's that faith na ibibigay sa'yo. It was that moment that I really felt that the weakness of a person that you cannot do anything. You leave it all to God. At na-stabilize naman ang mami ko. And then after 6 months, she died. And when she died, akala nila may COVID. She was placed in a body bag. Nung nilabas, nung nakita ng daddy ko, hinimatay daddy ko because hindi man lang naakap of a proper burial. Wala nang wake. Sinulog kaagad siya. And after she was, lumabas, wala pala siyang COVID all the while. So, nangyayari yan, Bernadette, pero it's moving forward, okay? What is important is you look at the good memories, you look at the time you shared with your mom, the tremendous love you have with your parents, and that memory should always be celebrated. That is why the picture, pati nandoon sa aming altar, no? And we celebrate special family gatherings with my mom and with my eldest, si Shara. Ito ang aking pamilya, ito yung painting niya, no?
Yan nga, inisip ko kanina, ano to, kapatid?
Yan po ang aming family. At kung titignan nyo, puro santo po ito. We come from a very religious family. No? So, pero ang prominent dito will always be the picture of Shara. Siya po yung eldest daughter ko. No? Si Shara, parati pong nandiyan po siya. No? And even here, nandito si Shara. And mind you, Bernadette, even sa painting, if you will notice, Shara will always be here. You see? At yung lahat ng anak ko, even in all of our calendars, Shara will always be our inspiration. Kasi if there's one thing na pwede ko ibahagi is that wala naman taong habang buhay mabubuhay eh. Di ba? Everyone has his own time, but what is important is always the memory of someone else. Diba?
Yung nanonood, I know the story of Shara because it was, the reason we're here is actually because of Tito Joe Marichan, who told me about the story of your daughter in his song,
Yeah.
Christmas in Our Hearts.
Yes.
But for now, tanong ko po, sino po ba si Shara at ano yung sinasabi niyong bahagi siya ng bawat larawan? Ano po ba ang nangyari sa kanya?
Well, Shara is my firstborn. She was born in 1985. And she was educated dito ho sa Poveda at sa Lasal. And she's very active. Siguro, kung siya'y buhay pa, malamang, she's the one who will take after me. Kasi she's very much grounded. Hindi mo makikita sa bahay yun. Always tumutulong yun sa slum area. Hindi ko alam.
Hindi niyo alam.
Hindi ko alam. Because she's part of this group sa Lasal. Meron siyang social group, no, na wala yung presidente. So, siyang tumayo. Immersion ng mga members doon sa slum area sa Tondo. Hindi ko alam, tumira pala roon, kumain doon lahat. So, nung gabi, tinawagan ako ng wife ko. Sabi niya, pupunta si Shara sa Amerika pero hinarang na airport dahil may lagnat. So, nasan siya Shara? Nasa ospital. Kako, ganun ba katindi? Lagnat lang nasa ospital. So, I went to the hospital. Mukhang okay naman si Shara because she just had a fever at naglulukuhan pa kami. And then the following day, she died. She died at 8 or 9 in the morning. Lahat na bigla. Bakit ganon? And they told me it's E. coli, yung something na bacteria na ano. And nung nandun siya sa ospital, kinausap ako na ospital, nung buhay pa siya na, can you sign the waiver? Ako, bakit? Your daughter had 3 heart attacks. Kaya, ako, ayoko nang i-relieve pero napakahirap kasi kung nabuhay siya, baka paralyzed, no? Ang daming damage nung ginawa dahil nag-sepsis na siya and everything. Isang araw lang mangyayari ito. And then, ang bilis, you have no time to grieve dahil ako pa naghanap kung saan ko ililibing ang anak ko, dapat ba dito sa may ibang lugar. So, dinicide namin sa Mandaluyong, saan gagawin ang wake, anong isusuot niya. So, ako na rin umayos noon. Tapos noon, siyempre, maraming taong pupunta sa bahay, ang gulo-gulo na isip mo. Pero, matindi, hindi ka makatulog. Maski pagod ka, hindi ka makatulog dahil isipin mo masamang panaginip lang. And then one time, dumating ang sister ko sa akin. Sabi ng sister ko, ate girly ko, Benhar, why are you insensitive? Sabi ko, anong ibig mong sabihin insensitive? Bakit ang ringing, ang callback tone mo masaya? So, nasyak ako. Anong ibig sabihin callback tone? At that time, callback, pag tawag mong gano'n, may background music eh. So, ito, dadayal ko sa iyo. Pag dial niya, nasyak ako. Masaya nga music. So, binaba ko. Sabi ko, ate, hindi ko alam yan. Hindi ko talaga alam yan. Nung nilibing ang aking anak, pinuntahan ko yung service provider. Ang sabi ko sa service provider, can I talk with your president or any manager? Sabi ko, mayor nyo ko, naging congressman ako, hindi ako superstitious. Hindi ako superstitious na tao. Meron ba nanloloko sa akin? Is someone, may prank ba? Pinaprank ba ako rito? Mayor, wala. How can you say that? Kasi meron kaming makinang tiga-receive at makinang tiga-bigay ng order. So, sabi ko, namatay ang anak ko ganitong oras. Pumasok ang music. Nilibing ko ang anak ko Kung di ako nagkakamali after 5 days or 6 days or 7. Eto oras, bakit nawala? Alam mo, halos himatayin yung kausap ko. Kaya tama sabi niya, hindi ko namin ma-explain kasi number 1, ang ano po namin, sa inyo po Christmas song, mahal na araw po ngayon, Abril, summer. Number 2, we don't carry it for 7 days. Buwan po yan, bago mawala ang aming ano. Kako, can you give me a certificate? Kasi people might think, I'm just creating things o iba. Yes, we will give you a certificate. But you know what? Umalis ako ng kwarto, masaya ako dahil all the time nung namatay anak ko, there is this doubt sa sarili ko. Because siya yung unang namatay sa pamilya ko na, close Anak ko bago yung mami ko Makikita ko pa ba ang anak ko? Is there really heaven? Meron ba talagang Diyos? I'm sorry, naging weak ako noon, Bernadette. I am a devout Christian. Pero there will come a time that even the teachings of the church, i-question mo dahil napakasakit na nangyari
Ano po yung...
Naging weak ako no? So sabi ko, meron ba talagang Diyos? Nasaan ang anak ko? Kung makikita ko ba siya magiging ganito? Pero alam mo kung ano yung music? That was the time na I was questioning my faith. Ang music, ito lyrics. Let's never forget the love we have for Jesus. And He should guide us. Let the Spirit be always in our hearts. Let's never forget the love we have for Jesus. And He should always guide us. Ang kanta ni Jose Marichan for Christmas. Tumatak sa akin yun. Sabi kong ganon, my daughter might be, this is just music, pero it's a music that, would always tell me, Daddy, huwag ka na I'm safe, and, I just have faith in God. Kaya nag-i-special yung kantang yun. I don't know Jo Marie. Pero, nung there was a time na nagkita kami, or a chance na explain ko, and we became friends after that. And sabi ko nga, wow, this was already 20 years ago.
Pero mula sa isang mapait na karanasan, itinaguyod ni Secretary Abalos ang isang foundation para sa alaala ng kanilang mahal na anak.
Sa aming hospital ward sa Mandaluyong Medical Center, we started with 26 patients. Today, we have helped 500 plus patients already. Sa amin naman pong medical assistance for outpatients, we have about more than 100 patients amounting to close to 1 million pesos.
Shara Marie. Shara Marie also. It's a SPED, it's a SPED school, both. Yung sa Itogo, kinder, pero SPED. And then yung sa Benguet, meron din SPED. We also have in
Laguna,
Santa Maria, Laguna. In Ilocos, in Negros. And then we do have...
Legazpi.
Is it Legazpi, no? Legazpi?
So, wait, how long has the foundation been doing this kind of work?
20 years.
Yeah, since
20
nung kay...
years, 20 years.
Actually, tomorrow is her birthday. Ayaw niya lang
No. Yung birthday
It's
na
a
sinasabi niya is her
birthday in
death
heaven.
anniversary.
Death anniversary.
Death anniversary.
Ayoko
Kaya
lang
sabi ko sa wife ko kasi, yung birthday niya, yes, of course, but the day she died, medyo masakit sa akin yun And going back sa sinasabi mo kanina, yung tungkol dito nga, yung you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be at your weakest, that's the time you should be at your strongest. Nakulungan tatay ko, dumay kita yung mga kaibigan mo, kung iaabandon ka o hindi. At our lowest, may findings pa of cancer sa akin noon. Naggaling ako sa ospital at sinabi sa akin na ganito, ganyan. Wala akong pwedeng pagsabihan. Hindi ko pwedeng sabihin, magulang ko, maski misis ko, dahil ako na nga yung susunod I must show strength at the time na lahat ay talagang, every odds are stuck against you, lahat ay talagang against na sa iyo, lahat ng nangyayari. It's a big challenge, but I have faith in God. I have faith in Him, tremendous faith in Him. Sabi ko lang, Lord, just guide me. If that is your will, well, it should be done. But please help me go through this. My whole family depends on me. Ang tatay ko nakakulong and ganito. And you know what? After close to 8 months, my father was acquitted na walang visa, wala siyang kasalanan. And then at that time, all of traces of cancer nawala sa akin. No? Yung ganon. So, yun lang masasabi ko. Walang taong walang problema. Lahat tayo may problema. Lahat tayo may pagdadaanan. Ang lesson sa akin to, napakasimple. Nabubuhay man tayo ngayon, but wala mabubuhay ng habang buhay. Tandaan natin yan. Kapangyarihan binigay sa iyo, swerte ka. Dahil may pinangarap, may pinanganak na mayaman, may mahirap, may gwapo, at opposite. Di ba? May healthy at iba. Hindi mo inano yan pero binigay sa iyo yan pero make the most out of this. Yun lang, napakasimple. At ako, maikli ang panahon, kaya kung titignan mo, maski ever since ang work ethics ko, kung magtrabaho ko, ganun ko na lang ibuhos. Dahil alam ko, habang nandito ako, sayang ang opportunity na binigay. Maski nung meron ako, sabi ko, 3 years ng term ko, bubuhos ko na to. Tapos, naging congressman ako, sayang to, bubuhos ko na to. Lahat ng binuhos ko na dahil alam ko maikling panahon yung maikling na oportunidad. And people should look at it that way. Because power, kung sakaling binigay sa iyo, it's only temporary sa lahat ng bagay. Diba? It's making a difference. That's important.
Sabi niyo, binago kayo ng dami ng pinagdaanan ninyo. Siguro turapan, no? Sino po kayo ngayon?
Well, ako yung taong ang totalidad ng lahat ng eksperyensya, ng lahat ng pinag-aral sa akin, ng aking eskwelahan, epekto ng simbahan, epekto ng komunidad, epekto ng kabarkada ko, pamilya ko, kaibigan ko, magulang ko, no? At epekto na rin, higit sa lahat, ng aking mga nadaanang mga kahirapan. Doon mo makikita, doon ka matitest. Pero if there's one thing na inaano ko is that, number 1, huwag tayo magtatanim ng sama ng loob. Wag na wag na wag. Hindi tayo makaka-move on. Diba? As a person, as a family, and even as a country, we cannot move on. Make it part of lessons in life, okay? Basta ito may atraso sa akin, ito ginawa. May konting distansya na lang, na hindi na ganun ka-close. Pero patawarin mo na, tapos na yun eh. Just move on. Do something more productive. Ganun lang. And always try to smile. It exudes a lot of energy. Diba?
At yan po ang other side ni Secretary Benher Abalos Jr. At kagaya ng palagi nating sinasabi, Pilipino tayo, kaya lumalaban tayong nakangiti. Be happy!
Be happy. Importante yan.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nagagalak po ako dahil tayo ay maglalabas na ng ating kauna-unahang libro. When bad news is good news, hindi ko po ito kwento lamang, kundi kwento po nating lahat. Sana ay magdala rin ito sa inyo ng munting liwanag at inspirasyon.